Guys, guys. I have a solution and I have a proposition, right? First off, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We are rolling right now. We are rolling. We got good momentum right now, man. We got good momentum. Um, Shout out to Maxx Crosby, man, for the Ravens picking him up. 2 first-round draft picks. I would have gave him same thing. He's 28 years old, still in his prime. There's no indication that he's fallen off. He's still him. He's still doing him, right? Um, but I have something else for the Ravens, right? And let's talk about it. You got Maxx Crosby, right? You strengthen your defense. First, let's talk about that for a little bit. Why this move works, and why do I feel like the Ravens will be a top 3 defense? Number 1 pass defense, of course, because you've added Maxx Crosby and you do still have Roquan Smith, your field general, sideline to sideline linebacker. Um, but here's why I think it'll work. When you get a pass rusher, as dominant as he is, he's on that level of TJ Watt, Maxx Crosby, not Maxx Crosby, Myles Garrett. He's on that level, right? When you get a pass rusher of that caliber, you're able to mix the defense a little bit, right? You're able to do stunts. You're able to allow these other guys on the D line. If you go a 4 down, you got 3 other guys on the they will go a 4 down. It's the NFL. I'm sorry. I'm thinking this is college and high school. No. When you're in a 4 down and you got a pass rusher at the DN position, right? You're gonna draw, you're gonna get slides, you're gonna get double teams, you're gonna get chips, right? And all that does is create one-on-one opportunities for other guys, man. Like, are they gonna double team him every play? Well, is he gonna get double teamed every play? Probably not. Is he still gonna get his? Absolutely. Right. But this just helps Nate Wiggins in coverage, Marlon Humphrey in coverage, like it just helps it makes everybody's job on defense so much easier. And I just feel like with Roquan Smith still being Roquan, he ain't losing, like he hasn't lost a step in my opinion. Um Kyle Hamilton can play the run. You could throw Marlon Humphrey in that nickel position, but Maxx Crosby is the common denominator to the Ravens' success going forward on defense, man. If you watch all the playoff games the Ravens lost to, or the Ravens lost, rather it be the Bills, and you could blame Mark Andrews for that, cool, but they couldn't get to the pass. They couldn't get to the quarterback consistently, right? 9 times out of 10, the way they were sacking the quarterback was blitzes or stunts, right? They never had a guy that can just go dominate by himself. Like when you're able, I don't think people realize when you're able to just rush 4, how can you do more with less? How can you do more with less? How can I only rush 4 and put the rest in coverage? It just makes it that much harder on the QBs. Like when you're facing a Pat Mahomes in the playoffs, when you're facing a Joe Burrow in the playoffs, Justin Herbert or Bo Nix, Drake May now, like you got a guy that can make him uncomfortable. And when you can make the second most valuable position outside of the quarterback is the pass rusher because he's the closest thing to the quarterback. And Maxx Crosby is the second most valuable player on the Ravens now. Easily. Behind Lamar Jackson, Maxx Crosby is going to be the ultimate wild card of getting them over that hump, which I think they can. Having said that, I think the Ravens need to go get Stephon Diggs. Yes, he's dealing with some stuff. He's dealing with some off the field issues, allegedly, right? I'm not saying they're true. I'm not saying they're not true. I'm just saying I'm just reiterating what I've been reading, right? But if he's able to get picked up by a team, if he's able to have another 1,000-yard season like he did and helping a team get to the Super Bowl, I think you go to the Ravens, right? Now, they do have Rashad Bateman. They do have Zay Flowers. They do have Mark Andrews. Hopefully they re-sign Isaiah Likely. They need to. But adding a Stephon Diggs, that veteran presence, that winning mentality, that, a guy that your security blanket, right? That'll just help Lamar in numerous ways. And you don't even have to pay him so much money, man. You can put him on another 1-year deal. You can give him 1 year for 15, 20 maybe. But just having him on your offense, man, like it helps out so many. It just creates so many of these one-on-one opportunities for these other guys because you're not leaving Zay Flowers one-on-one. Rashad Bateman has came into his own. He's that downfield threat that Lamar can trust now. The reason I say now is because he's been hurt. But Stephon Diggs, man, just bring that. And they have a history of bringing veteran receivers to their team. Odell, Dez, DeAndre Hopkins. Why not bring Stephon Diggs? Why not? He can still play. He just showed you. He went for 1,000 yards. Get Lamar another weapon. Get Lamar another security blanket, right? He's improving. He has improved with his pocket presence. He has improved with his decision making. Like in that Steelers game, he brought them back. He brought them back. And I tell you this, if you have Maxx Crosby on that other side, Aaron Rodgers does not have that much time to throw those touchdowns. He just doesn't. And you're not in that situation at the end of the game to where you have to rely on a kicker to win you the game. No, you've controlled the game with your defense, getting them off the field, 3 and outs, creating turnovers. You've controlled the game with your offense, controlling the clock, getting in the red zone, scoring when you need to score, not just coming out with 3. Because towards the end of the season, when you're just scoring 3 and you're facing these great quarterbacks and great offense, that's just not going to cut it. I'm sorry. Do I think the Ravens can win the Super Bowl? Yeah. As long as they got 8 back there, their Super Bowl window will forever be open. It's just when you got great players, that's just what it is. And when you add another great player, well, your Super Bowl window extends even more. Because you got Maxx Crosby he signed a 3-year, I think it was 3 or 4 year, like $107 million, right? You pick up that contract, you have him for 4 years. You'll re-sign Kyle Hamilton, you'll re-sign Nate Wiggins. Like keeping the core pieces together going forward for the Ravens is very important right now. And I feel like they can become a Super Bowl favorite. They can get to the Super Bowl if they are, excuse me, if the road to the playoffs goes through Baltimore this time, I think they'll win. All right. Now, we got to see how this new head coach is going to do. We got to see philosophy. We got to see if the players respect him, if the players believe in the vision, because that's big too. When you got the locker room, when you got the respect from the locker room and from your peers, everybody in the building, everything happens perfectly. Look, man, I like the Ravens for the Super Bowl. I do. I think signing Maxx Crosby, like I said, helped them. But hey, this is just a proposition. This is just a thought. Go get Stephon Diggs, man. Go get Diggs. Might as well. Why not? I don't think nobody else want to touch him. So let Lamar go. Let Lamar get Stephon Diggs. Y'all let me know how that go. We out, man.